folks, what's up? So I'm just gonna get back into what I was working on this morning. So if you want to catch up, you can turn this off and watch that instead, and then watch this one later, or not watch anything at all. Okay, so whoops, wrong thing. Sorry about that. I also found out that the royalty-free music that I was listening to on Spotify is not royalty-free or something, but I got called out on YouTube for that. So yeah, so I got some royalty-free music that I just downloaded on some site that said I had to have a little link in the description, which I do, and now we can listen to this, and we'll see if it's any good. So yeah, let's go ahead and keep on going. Right as I was wrapping up, I was starting to think, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this Tailwind thing, but I'm gonna keep on working on it for a little bit. I just am concerned if we have to like do a bunch of these one-off styles. It just like is annoying to me that we would have to do that, and so we'll see if this is what we're really gonna have to do for lots of things, or if maybe those are just a couple interesting or one-off cases or something. So yeah, let's bring this back up. I have this for autocomplete for the class names because I still don't know them very well. And we'll export const circle button is a with class names button. And let's see what class names we need to apply here. So we're going to have, yeah, we're going to need a border radius here. And this is going to be old, so we don't get that red underline. Okay, border radius, here we go. I'm guessing that's what that is. No, that's right, width. Maybe it's radius. Well, let's go ahead and look at the docs. Border radius, rounded. Okay, got a bunch of different things, and what I need is something that would be like 30 pixels. Or maybe I don't care enough. Circle button. I think that's what these are, I believe. This is our login actually, so let's log out here. That's what that is. Okay. Why isn't this 50%? Huh, okay, cool. So we can just do circle, which is going to be fully, rounded fully. And then a height and a width specified. Okay, cool. Rounded. Here, let's just get autocomplete so I don't get it wrong. Rounded, full. Was it? I thought it said fully. Oh, just full. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, and then we have height is 40, or what is it? I'm confused. Whoa. Back down here. Oh, that is rens. Okay, well, that's fine. So let's do 16 and with 16. Probably got asked this already, but for you, what are the advantages of Tailwind over styled components? Stop the music. Maybe I'll turn it down just a little bit. I want to listen to music, so it's my YouTube channel. If people really complain and they really don't like it, then I'll turn it off. But I'm not going to turn it off for somebody who doesn't even have an avatar. So, yeah. I think I don't want to get into the benefits. I want to get working. So sorry. I don't want to be heartless, but that is what we're going to do. Okay. And then we have all of these things. I think it was line, or it was like something with tight, leading, none. And flex and align. Middle, no. Item, center. And content, center. Justify, center. And then cursor, pointer. Turn it up, son. Okay, I'm turning it up. There we go. I like the music. Does make it harder to hear you, particularly when you speak quietly. I do sometimes mumble a little bit, but you probably don't even want to know what I'm saying when I'm mumbling. Like the metal lead. I don't know what you're referencing here. I'm confused. But okay, so then we'll come down here. We'll grab all those. And a border. This song is weird. Border. Come on. Autocomplete here. Let's. Okay, something's going on. I'm hitting save. Man, this happens sometimes. It is so strange. Yeah, it like. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do then. Reload. And then we're gonna run this again. Hit save, and there we go. That's good. Don't want to get it sorted, even though, yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay. So there it is, but we don't have the border yet, so let's get the border. Border, oh, coming back up here. Border. Come on. What annoyingness that is. Okay, I guess I'll just have to look at the docs. Some sort of Neanderthal. Okay, so we're going to go with border width. It's gonna be border. Okay, sweet, I can do that. I don't know how to spell border. Yeah, border. That just looks wrong. And then we're gonna do border style is solid. Border solid. And the color is going to be a gray. So border dash gray by 300. I think that was right. 300? Yeah. Okay. Yep, we're getting that same save problem from Prettier. Or maybe it's not Prettier, maybe it's something else. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, it is super, super annoying. What? Okay. We're gonna cancel this. I'm gonna quit. Totally. And then open it up again. Too hard to hear me. Okay. I'll turn it down a little bit. Oh, okay, we got an update. Hopefully that fixed things. No, this is February. What's going on? Okay, well, let's see if we... Okay, I saved it, and it just went right back, right there, so that's good. I should probably just turn off the music, because I can't even listen to the music I want to listen to anyway because of royalty garbage. So this music is weird. All right, music's out. Okay, cool. So log in, and it's pretty big, so I don't think I want it that big. So let's see if instead of 16 we do like, I don't know, 12. Yeah, that's quite a bit better. Here, let's see. What was it before? That ends up being 40 by 40, 48. See what 11 would look like. I think I'm pretty good with 12, but let's just take a look at 11. Whoa! I guess even numbers only, huh? What is that? 40, 40? Oh, that's what it was before. All right, let's go with 10. Definitely not 16. Okay. Let's get rid of all that. And get rid of that. Okay. And we got rid of this, and we can get rid of that, and we can get rid of that. And finally, centered. We are only using that once. So here's my thought. Let's ditch this. We can get rid of that. Yep, boom, boom. And then we'll come over here. Oh, and did I clipboard that? Nope, whoops. Let me get that back here really quick. Cut that. Or, rats. I lost my history here. That's okay. Okay, then we'll paste it right here. Centered is no longer going to come from here. And this, we're going to have be a regular div, the class name. And here we go. We want flex and column. Nope. Flex call and items center and justify center and width full and height screen. Hey, I'm making this. This is working. This is gonna be okay. We'll see. Still, jury's still sort of out, but sort of starting to feel a little better about this. So let's see. This is on the unauthenticated side, so that's what we're looking at right here. Is that thing? Boom. There it is. Yeah, very good. We log in. Beautiful. I just accidentally hit a button. Okay. Good. Okay, so then I haven't really thought about mobile for this thing, but I feel like on mobile you'd probably want it. I guess centered is fine. I'm not really worried about mobile. I'm not teaching you a design class. I just want it to not look distracting. Okay, so then we've got our logo. That's coming from components. And yeah. The motivation for switching to Tailwind is because I'm using this repo to teach people how to build React applications, and in my research, I have found that people will have a better experience if they use Tailwind than if they just throw things together on their own, and so that's why I want to teach using Tailwind. Okay, cool. So let's find CSS equals, and we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I could have looked at the number right there. That says how many I've got. Am I still? Yeah, okay. Livestream is still a thing. Let me know if this is too small. I feel like it looks smaller than normal. Doesn't it? It looks smaller than normal. Let's zoom it one. I think that's normal for my live streams. Sorry if it was too small earlier. Okay, so this one will be easy. I'll just do class name flex. And for the button, oh, hold it. Oh, okay, that's fine. Let's take a look at this modal actually. Modal button. Huh. Why do we have a margin right on that button? Do I have a margin right on this button? What am I looking at? Oh, I know. I'm looking at this right here. And I've got a margin right there. So what I want actually, and I'm guessing that Tailwind has this, I want this to be a grid with a gap, probably. That's probably what I want. So instead, this is going to be display grid. Is that really what I was doing? I had display flex on that. Interesting. Okay, and then gap will be, I don't know, 3. And then row, grid rows. I don't think that's going to do what I want it to do, but let's just find out. Yeah, I didn't think so. I want, yeah, I basically want flex just with a grid gap. Is there like a common way to do this? Flex with grid gap. Because I feel like this happens a lot. Flex box. Yeah, better way to set a distance. Yeah. Grid. Beth, you said IT or LT? I don't know what you... Grid call to. All right. Calls to. Oh yeah, because it rows, calls. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And then we need a grid gap. Here we go. Okay, all right, we're on it. We're on it. Thank you. Gap. I think I had 4 or something. Let's see what that looks like. No, let's do 3. Beautiful. That's looking good. There, good. All right. I'm liking this. I can get into this. Beth, you're being super helpful. Thank you. Also yeah, thank you. Thanks for teaching me how to use this stuff. Because I am the noob here. Okay, so we've got inside of the button, we have the button text, and then if we're pending, so here I'm going to go up here, we'll go to is pending. Actually, here's what we'll do, or true. That way we show that spinner, and that's what I wanted to see. I knew it was going to be ginormous, and because I saw it earlier, and I don't know why it's so big. Font size, text XL. Why does it have that? So let's go to our lib. Ah, that's why. So here, where I'm using the spinner, I need to have a class name, text XL. Yep, that'll fix it. Ta-da, much better. All right, so how do we make it so that it, instead of breaking these, it lines them up nicely. This display inline. Oh, that's interesting. That must be from the reset or something. Okay, very good. Okay, so we want probably the spinner itself to have whatever that's going to be. So where's the class name? I want autocomplete inline. Oh, just inline. That makes sense. I probably could have guessed that one. Inline. There we go. Cool. But now I want to, I kind of want to see what it would be like. Okay, and we don't need a margin left here. We'll say class name, margin left 2. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, maybe 1. Yeah, that's cool. Now it'd be cool if the width is animated, so like when it appears, it like whoop. I don't know if that's really a thing that you can do when you add content to something. Let's try something. I'm gonna do content editable, and then we'll say transition all 0.3 seconds. Okay, and then if I go, yeah, and that's what it would be. It's not gonna change the width, not in an animated way. So, I mean, I could hack it together to do something. Grid call and flex will have a gap soon in spec. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that will be nice. Yeah, so I don't think that I'm going to spend any time making that animate. It would be cool, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, cool. So let's come back here. Save that. Let's find more CSS things. Or true. Hello. This is an error. Save that. There it is. And then we do a class name text red 700. Let's try that. Very good. Maybe not. Maybe 600. Oh, maybe 500. That looks nice. All right. Let's get this back to null. And, ooh, check this out. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. So then here, check this out. So we say or true. There's no error, but we're not getting an error because we're accessing message on something that doesn't exist. So that's awesome. Okay, cool. CSS equals, we got flex end, class name, flex and flex end. And was it? Justify end. That didn't show me the whole thing. Show me the whole thing. Yeah, flex end. That's what I wanted. You can use transform and transitions in Tailwind. Yeah, I'm sure I could, but I don't think that those will apply when this button gets more content added to it. I could be wrong. I'm not very smart, but I think that's what it is. That won't work. So then I'd have to do a little hack thing to set the width specifically to specific width or to increase by a specific amount. I don't want to. It's not that important to me. All right, sweet. We're on our last thing. What was that last one I did? I should probably double check. Yeah, it's the circle button. There it is. Sweet glory. Look at that. That's awesome. I'm going to have a good time. CSS equals this. All right, so we're going to do class name is flex, and we want call or flex call. Yep. And items stretch. And then for all of the direct child divs, that's these, we want some additional stuff. So we can do that on these, no problem. Oops. Class name. I don't know why oh, it's because I wanted it applied to that div too, and I didn't want to do a bunch of extra nonsense. So that's okay. We're going to do the nonsense. So margin y is going to be, I don't know what it calculates to 10 pixels, but margin x auto, boom, and width full, and max width 300 pixels. That's probably 2XL. Oh, yeah, 2XL. Maybe. Okay, and we'll stick that there. We'll get rid of all this. And this is on our form, so we'll probably need to compare before and after. Okay. Fascinating. I go back and forth. I'm like, wait, which is the new one? Okay, new one has the ring around it. Okay. So probably don't want it to be quite as wide, because I like it better the way that it looked before. And it looks like we might be missing some margin underneath the H1 or H3. Yeah, so before we had some margin under that, half a rem, and now we don't have any margin under it. And actually, that H3, where is that H3? We pulling that in from somewhere? Okay. Oh, modal title. Ah, there you are. Found ya. All right, so the modal title. Now, you know what? There's gotta be a Tailwind higher order component that works better than the one I've got. Let me just investigate it. I still will. I want to be able to teach higher order components, but yeah, I'm not a super huge fan of the one I've got. So let's see. Let's just look. Tailwind CSS HOC. Higher order component. Class name higher order component. Well, not published in the last 2 years and no docs. Probably, I mean, it could be better than what I've got, but I'd rather own the code. Okay, so in any case, both of these are going to be divs. And they're going to have a class name, text align or text center, and text large. I think it's probably, nope, 3XL. 4XL, I think is probably what I want. Somewhere between 3 and 4. We'll do 4. All right, get rid of that modal title. We can get rid of that. And we can get rid of that. Yep. Put style, partials, and variables and apply them as needed. Yeah, I like that. So like in this situation, we could say if we wanted to group these, we just extract that as a string and then apply that. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I pretty much don't use styled, and most of the rest of the app I don't use styled. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that I used styled for that. Typically, I'm using CSS, the CSS doodad. Okay, so anyway, LX, XL. You're right. Thank you. Extra large. There we go. And it got formatted. Nice. All right, login. Okay, and so this is still too wide. I don't want it to be quite that wide. Nobody has a username that long. So in this case, on this, I had a margin of auto. And then, do I specify width? Yeah, max width 300, max width. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. I do specify max width. It's just bigger than I want it to be. Max width, single XL. Oh, it's probably, I don't know what's going on. So let's come back up here. Max width. Medium. Let's try that. Nope, still too big, I guess. Small. Clearly, I don't know how CSS works. Hold on a sec. Let's figure out what this is all about. Max width. Oh, there we go. Finally got to something where it'd move. So I want something that's around 300 pixels wide. So we're going to be 19 rem-ish. So XS, that's 20. Perfect. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And actually, I am happier without the gap. So there used to be a gap there. I think I'm happier without that on the label. I think I'm happier with that anyway. Yeah, okay, well, very good. So then we go ABC, simple as 1, 2, 3. There we go. Here we are. Now, all right, we're moving. We're moving in a good direction. So let's see the authenticated side of things. Or here, let's just take a look here really quick. Yeah, I didn't think I had anything in here. Certainly nothing in there. And let's take a look at our context. This might have some CSS. Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, okay. CSS. So we just want to have probably the same thing. Red. I should probably put that somewhere, but class name. There we go. get rid of that. Okay. Cool. And in here, no. Let's find that. Okay, we got a couple files right here. CSS. We got 6 of these. Oh, now we're getting into media queries. There's a full library of samples of components under the library called Tailwind UI that Adam and Steve recently released. It costs money, but it can shortcut some learning. Just FYI. Thanks, Beth. I was aware of that, and it is awesome. I won't be using it, but thanks for making everyone aware. We're gonna do width full here. Sweet. Oh, and we've got a styled link thing here, so we'll get to that. Yeah, some fancy smancy stuff going on here. Okay, let's do the easy ones first. Class name, flex, and items center, and absolute, and top. Top 10. Okay, let's see what they do for top. They don't have anything for top. Maybe because you're supposed to do top 0 and then inset. Okay. Inset. That's okay, Paul. You don't have to see the advantage. I am not sure I know how to accomplish this. Okay, so let's look at the UI that I'm trying to accomplish here. What am I working with? This is the username. All right. And the logout button. Okay, so if instead of top, oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay, so we do right 0, top 0, and then margin right 10 pixels and margin bottom 10 pixels, or margin top. Then that gets me the same thing. Oh no, you're fine, Paul. We're good. I was just saying you don't have to. It's okay. I'm not going to take any time to explain why I think that the library is cool. Not right here in this scenario, but it's totally cool if you don't see the advantage yet. You're free to continue to watch if you like. I just noticed that the background color of this button is not white. Background white. And it should be. So we'll have to fix that later. Okay, so instead of top 10 and that, whatever, we're going to do top 0, right 0, and margin X, margin right 0, margin top 0, or no, 10. Margin right is probably that. Top is 3. Let's get rid of all this. See what happens. All right, that looks pretty okay. Interesting. I think we want the margin right to be a little bigger, so we'll do 4. I think it might look a little bit better when this button looks like a button. So instead of using a regular button, I should probably use, well, nope, we're gonna just do, yeah, it's interesting. It looks like Tailwind just says, nope, buttons, we're gonna just make them look like text, which is interesting that they do that. But I want it to look like, want to look like this. At least I think I do. I don't know. I'm starting to doubt myself. But let's look at what the border is. It's like a gray. So, okay. Class name. Margin left will be 4 probably, and border gray 300. And let's see what that does. Okay, that did not do what I thought it would do. I probably need to have a border width on there. Border, yeah. And we'll need a padding as well. Border 2 or 1, yeah. And a padding or a P. Let's see, P Y of 3, nope, 2, P X of 3. See what that does. Ah, well, did I do the border? I need border style still. Border style solid. Huh, I'm missing something. Need to add a border class. Did I? Oh, I missed that. There we go. Thank you. Let's see what I added that I don't need. There we go. That should be sufficient. It's like hanging over this this thing though, so that's probably not what I want. What I think would be really cool is if I had something that would I could click and hop out or something. I don't know. There's no border 1, just border. Oh, very good. That explains why it wasn't working. I think I just need to give a little bit more space to this thing, so we'll deal with that later. Okay, cool. So let's look for our next CSS thing. Now we're getting into more tricky stuff. Let's get into this media query stuff. So we're going to say class name sticky and top 0. What am I looking at? The nav? Oh, right. Okay. And then margin top is going to be 2M, so 8. Okay, I can do that. And the padding Y is going to be 3M. And the padding X is going to be 1.5. Okay, solid. The border, and then we'll have the border gray. Eventually I'll go through and figure out what all the border grays I've been doing. Let me do that right now actually. So we've got 300 and 400. Let's stick with 300. Okay. And the radius or, oh, we wanted to do rounded, small, probably. Yep. Okay, we can get rid of all those. Okay, and that's this thing. Here, let's... Okay. Yeah, see, those didn't even line up. Who made this thing? Just kidding. It was me. We'll fix that. Okay, so this is probably as far from the top as I want, but there's a lot of padding in there. So let's figure out what happened there. I thought I was doing the same thing. Yeah, 3M. Oh, that's using M's, and we're using rems. And that is different. Okay, so in that case, probably bring this down to 8. Yeah, let's bring that down to 8. We'll bring that down to 4. See what happens. Still seems like a lot of space right there. So we're going to bring that down. We'll just do padding 4. See what happens there. I like that better. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Great. Now let's figure out this media query stuff. So we'll do media query, or small colon. Yeah. Padding. And we want, we'll do 3. It's not exactly the same as it was before, but and position is now static. Static. Beautiful. And then we go, hey, that looks all right. Pretty wide. But that's actually okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's good. Very good. That wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. Awesome. Awesome. So the next thing we're going to do is this one. And doing some fancy magic here. And actually, oh, that's why it's, I think that's why it's broken, is because I'm using React Router now. And the current one that's deployed is Reach Router. And I don't think that they do the same thing. Yeah, so I think what I need, I need to figure out how to know which is the current one, and then style that accordingly. So for this, we'll say class name, style or list none, padding 0, and then let's go look at the router. React Router. Hey Beth, thank you so much for your help. You've been awesome. I missed your chat earlier. You're probably gone, but thank you. React Router DOM, getting started. I have that in my recent history here. What's the difference between using function name and const name for components? No difference. Do whatever you want. I get asked that question enough that I should probably write a blog post about it, but I'm hesitant to do so because it doesn't matter. And that's all I would say in the blog post is I just do whatever I feel like at the time. There's a little bit more nuance to it, but that's mostly it. Okay, so use use. I can use params. Use navigate. I think these actually exist currently, so let's go to React Router DOM docs. Hooks. Here we go. Use location. Use route match. Don't know what a match is, so you can use active class name. Oh, yes, thank you. Let's find that. Active class name. Very good. Thank you for that. You saved me some trouble. Active class name. Oh, awesome, and I can do all this magic stuff too. That's very fun. So, border left. Oh, here we go. This will be a little tricky, I think. Border left, border, oh, and I'm not gonna get autocomplete, so let's just do class name. Border left. Oh, border left. Oh, actually, I just want border left. And we want it to be 1. Can I do 1? Or no, I want 5. Can I do 5? 5's not a thing. That's okay. We can do 4. We'll go to 4. And border blue. We'll do that. And then we'll change this to active class name. Oh, and we have hover state to deal with, so hold on a second. So hover. Oh, and we need a background change too. Background gray 300, or was it 400? Yeah, 300. And gray. Hold on a second. It looks like we don't do anything different if we're hovering. So I'll look at if we want to do that later. Save that. Oh, whoops. And these are supposed to be active class name. And here we go. Nope, no dice. Wonder what happened there. Oh. Active class name. Let's see what this nav link thing is all about. It is a styled link. And that's a link from React Router DOM. Oh. Oh, I see. A nav link. I see. Interesting. I wonder why they're different. Nav link. And then here's all the other things. Okay, so as link, or yeah, we'll just do, no, that's not what we want. As router nav link, and then we'll come down here, make a function nav link, or here, let's do this instead. Nav link class name is that. And I want some autocomplete goodness here, so we're gonna say div class name, and we'll get our block, and padding y is going to be probably 4. Padding x, I have them different, but I think I'm just going to make them the same. will be 5. Wow, 56, my goodness. All right, 5. And then margin, y will be 2, and margin x will be 0. And width will be full, and height will be full. And color, or let's see, gray, text, gray, 900. I think that's what my colors text is. Colors, text, it's basically that. Rounded, small. Is there an extra small? Uh-oh. Looks like you just get small, which is fine, probably. Okay, and I lost where I was. Border radius, border left. Solid, transparent. I think that's there so that when I add the border that is not transparent, that it doesn't bump around. So, okay, border, L4, border. I'm not getting my autocomplete. This is worrying me. Yeah, see, I hit the save button, and you know what? This didn't happen until I added headwind. So I'm gonna kind of, you know, that may be headwind this problem. This is really annoying though, because now I have to reload. That might also be the problem, actually. Syntax errors. Old. Okay, no. We'll just do that. Save this. Okay, get that going again. Okay, and then we want the border Why is it not? See, and then I hit save and no dice. Urgh, this is really annoying. Okay, let's just try this. Headwind. We'll disable you for a little bit. And I'm going to open up terminal. We're going to go to the bookshelf. And I'm going to start it from here so I don't have to keep on stopping it when I refresh stuff. Okay, reload. Okay. Huh, nope. It's not headwind. Whoops, that was a mistake. Okay. Let's turn this off and reload. And save. Nope, it's absolutely 100% prettier. It is prettier plus VS Code being super frustrating. That's annoying. I'm so glad I'm not recording a lesson right now. Do you know how frustrating this would be for me if I were recording a lesson right now? I get very little time where it's quiet in the house and I can actually record videos. And so when stuff like this happens, I get so mad. As mad as I can possibly be. See, I hit save, and after 5 seconds, it's like, oh, I can't do it. I don't know what's happening. Oh, now I can. Okay, there we go. Well, let's add headwind back in. enable and enable. Okay. Well, here we are then. Yeah, we need to get border transparent. So let's find border color transparent. Boom, border transparent. Should have just tried it. Border transparent. Curious if it has to do with the long class name. I don't think so, because I disabled the extensions that would care, and it wasn't it wasn't a problem. So I'm pretty positive it's a combination of Prettier and VS Code here. Now I wonder if I upgrade my version of Prettier. Let's see if we're, nope, I'm on the latest Prettier. So yeah, I don't know. I think that VS Code is just having trouble. I wonder if, can I check for updates? Code. Check for updates. No updates available. Well, that's disappointing, because I sure would like an update to fix this problem. Okay, well, let's see. And then when we hover, we make these changes. So hover. We're not getting any autocomplete. Tool's not working is like the worst. I get so frustrated when technology doesn't work. Just ask my wife. Technology doesn't work. I don't swear ever, but if I were to swear, that would be the time where I would swear. Hover. Come on. Give me autocomplete. Well, okay, let's, this is so annoying. VS Code, autocomplete, not loading. That sounds familiar. Back in 2019 though. Yeah, I've been experiencing this for quite some time actually. Okay, let's clear a cache then, because it's not just in here. I don't expect that TypeScript would necessarily cause this problem, but I've had this thing happen often. No such file or directory. Well, okay. Nope. Yeah. Well, that didn't I don't seem to, oh wait, there's a TypeScript directory there. Oh, I've got much newer things, but here we'll just rf those. Yep. All right, let's quit this and open it up again. Sweet glory. Hopefully it stays this way. All right, so hover, we want the text to be our blue 700, I think is what I'm using. We'll find out. Decoration. Uh-oh. Maybe the insider version has a fix for this. Yeah, I don't want to use the insider version, but I might. Whoops. Drat. I accidentally typed on my keyboard and now I lost it. Text blue 700, I think is what I had. Decoration none, I'm guessing is what that is. And the background is our gray. Background gray. Oh, and these are all on hover. And it was 300, I think is what we're using. Yep. So let's just grab that. And prettier. Okay, that is driving me bonkers. And I think maybe it's related to the problems that I'm having elsewhere. Okay, so class name. And actually we want how ridiculously frustrating is that? Okay. Okay, how do we do insider? VS Code insiders. Okay. How do I get all my settings over here? Dang it. I don't want to have to do all this. Okay. Sync VS Code settings insiders. Okay, it looks like it's built in now. That's nice. Let me move this over here. Oh, sign in with GitHub. Let's do that. Okay, that didn't quite work because I already have, yeah. Okay, this is garbage. Let's try this again. Sync is on. Very good. Okay, here we go. And I am sync. I am hiding that gear icon somehow. Where is that gear icon? I forgot how to make things show up. I don't know what this thing's called. What is this thing called? Activity bar. Activity bar. True. Okay. So what? Settings? Is sync like a new thing that's only for insiders? That would be so sad. Aw, man. Dang it. I don't want to do this. I have too many important things to do. Okay, fine. We're gonna, well, let's turn that back off. And application support. So let's open that. What is that? Can't see Don's library. Okay, and then in here, we're going to have code and code insiders. Whoops, that is not the hotkey I meant to use. Just copy this stuff to here. Oh, I just moved it. Dang it. That was not my intent. What? Okay. And where do we store the extensions? Cached extensions, cache. The real index. That's funny. Okay, well, let's find out. Where does VS Code save extensions? Hey there. VS Code extensions. Okay. Ah, there we go. Insiders. Okay. Disable color rendering. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna copy recursively VS Code extensions to VS Code insiders extensions. Does that work? I hope that's working. Rats, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. Okay. Remove that. Try this again. Right there. Okay. I think that should work. Whoops. Now reload. Here, let's quit it actually. And we'll open this up again. Okay, and opt out. Wait, I don't want to read more. I don't want to see it ever again. Okay, so let's open code. We're looking at the bookshelf. And we'll just close this one. All right, let's try this. I hope that all that effort was worth it. Okay, we're in the unauthenticated app. Oh, and I think I need to, yep, do this. There we go. Okay. Now, where was I? I think actually I was on the authenticated app. That's right. Okay, get rid of that and get rid of that. Okay, so that's interesting. So it looks like those extensions are not properly installed or something. Just try it. Yeah, they're not working. Oh, wait. Haha, my bad. That is not a class name that they will autocomplete anyway. So let's try and find this. There we go. Ah, very good. Okay. I mean, it's still not awesome, but it's, yeah. Because I'd love to get autocomplete anywhere there's a string. That would be interesting. Okay, cool. Well, now we have something we can work with. So let's try and see if it works. Aha! Excellent. It is not great. It looks like a Microsoft product, actually. But I think is not going to show if you are not writing in. Yeah, you got it. Oh, good. Yes, thank you. I know what you're thinking. You were going to say, thank you for that. Oh, the ARIA current page thing is there. That's cool. Well, we got a different solution anyway. Okay, so I need the border. I don't want a border. I need just the border left. Okay, cool. And then I also want a radius, and I thought I had one. Rounded, round, oh, rats. Here, rounded, small. Put that right there, and oh, it doesn't sort. That's unfortunate. I don't know how they sort it, but let's just try that. Okay. Yeah, see, this one was a lot, and not so tall. So let's make it less tall. We got a bunch of padding and margin. Margin's fine, but the padding's too big. That's what I need. And I want the background to be less blue and more gray. Okay. Interesting. All right, well, let's fix that padding first. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Play with Nids. That was nice. Very nice gesture. Yeah, so their gray looks kind of blue. I'm not super huge on that, but I think I've got bigger fish to fry and I can fix it later. Yep, it looks fine. Okay, cool. So we got the nav. I was not talking to you, Google. Yeah, Horacio, I also noted that, and I checked the GitHub repo, and there's a report on the autocomplete one, but there wasn't one on Headwind, Headwind, so I reported that on Headwind. And hopefully we can get some momentum on that. That would be great. Okay, so let's take a look at the, what else we got here? So CSS, oh, whoops. Oh, we got plenty of those, 48, my goodness. But what I wanted was just in here. Okay, so let's do class name for margin. Okay, we want margin of y to be 0 and margin x to be auto. And p of y to be 2m. And p of x to be 0. And max width, we want that to be 840. I don't know what that would be, so let's just hold off on that. We'll get rid of those. And what am I even looking at? The whole wrapper of everything, I think. Okay, so I'm looking for it to be around 53, 52, something like that. So max width with 56. That sounds good. And the width is full, and grid, and gap is 1. I think that is going to be wider because we're doing rem. Oh, that's okay. It looks great. Okay. I think I don't want to do this break until extra small. I think that's XS. Does that exist? Apparently. Hold on a second. Media queries or breakpoints. I guess that does not exist. That's fine with me. I don't care that much. Okay, cool. So let's keep on keeping on. We have grid template columns. I can extend it, but then it won't work in Code Sandbox. So yeah, we're sticking with what's built in for now. Okay, so oh, I can get rid of this now, which is nice. And I'm looking for a way to do grid template columns, 3FR and 9FR. I don't think that's possible, but let's find out. Grid template columns. Isn't there like a way for the child itself to say how much span, I think? Spanning columns. Yeah, so then we could span. Yeah, we could do what this one's doing. Span 1, span 2, and that's we're basically a 1 to 3 ratio. So we'd have a span 1 and a span 3. I think that should work. Let's try that. So this will be class name span, call span 1, and then this one would be call span 3. And get rid of that. See what happens. No dice. Oh, and we need to do grid template columns. Whoops. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go back to my components here, because I had one here that, yeah, it was the book list. That one was rows, and we want it to, yeah, that one might not work quite as well. So, all right. Well, good. That works out. Okay, cool. So let's see what else we've got. Media queries. So small. Grid calls. Is grid template columns 1FR basically like none? I don't know. I can't remember. Grid rows. We want auto. What is grid? I think that's a shorthand. Grid template rows auto. Nope, that is not what I thought it was. Okay, well, that's too bad. Huh. You should add all things for small and as normal and add MD to all others. So like mobile first design, you're probably right. But I've never really done that, and it's not like the way that I think about it, and I probably should do it that way. Everything without those is the same as using small. Oh, well, that's good to know. Huh. Okay, so then let's do medium on all these. Okay, hold on, back. So it's just the things that the small is different, or that the sizes are different. So this one should be medium, and then this one is off like that. There should be a lint rule for that, and maybe there is, and I just don't have it installed. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I think that's not going to work. I don't know if I'll be able to use Tailwind for all of this. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. Okay, so then width was the same either way, so that's fine. We can get rid of that one. Huh. Yeah, width was 100 before anyway. Then padding. So here we had our medium and our normal px. I guess that'll be like that. Py will be maybe that, something like that. Hopefully it looks good. Oh, that's interesting. Do they do that automatically? I haven't styled that yet. Oh, it's at a different breakpoint. That's why. Oh, there we go. Now that breakpoint thing's working because I'm doing things correctly. Okay. So this is looking good, except this needs to change the call span, and that should be for medium. Okay. So medium, call span 1. Otherwise, call span 3. And actually, this will be 4. Oops. Okay. I think that'll do it, but I think there's maybe a better way to do it. Also, that's running along the edge there. That's not what I want. I think I messed up some padding. I'm gonna bring all this back so I can just comment it out instead. So margin is gonna be auto and 0. Padding changes. So the default padding will be 2M and 1M. And that I think is basically somewhere around that. But then the medium padding will be, oh, that's X. Wait, padding of X will be 0. Right? X and Y. Huh. How'd that ever work? Oh, it's because we had auto. So he did have some space. So why and what happened here? We lost something. I'm such a mess. Okay, I see. It's because before my breakpoint would break it down to this a little earlier, and now it does not. Does not do that. So if we do large will be 5, medium max width is 3XL, and small max width, and then otherwise max width of 2XL. Try that. That's interesting. So I want it to have some, probably should have some padding, I guess. Yep. Okay, so we'll just add some padding and let's see what that does. Probably want to keep that padding consistent. Yeah, yep, thank you. I agree. We just came to the exact same conclusion. Yeah, very good. Hello, Fade Ed. Okay, I think that's looking good. Okay, cool. Sweet. Very good. So then we can get rid of that. And get rid of that. Sweet. CSS. It's gone. There we go. Okay, so we're moving right along here. Let's find other usages of JSX. At JSX. We've still got 9 of these. Let's do the not found page. So, well, it's not rendering the not found page. So that's disconcerting. Let's go back here, not found. So default routes, yeah. I never checked this, but with React Router, do they have default routes? I think we have to do a switch thing, which is really annoying. I don't like doing that. Default. Okay. Fallback. No match. Here we go. Oh, it's an example. I don't want to look at an example. Okay, fine. Yeah, we had to do a switch. Boo. No, but this is React Router 6, and I don't think we need to do that. 404. Fallback. Default. No, I think we do need to do a switch. Bummer. I never liked the switch. Switch is not exported. All right. Well, that's good. But they don't talk about that. React Router v6 switch. Okay, so maybe that's what'll do it. Sweet. Go home. Boom. And I'm home. Very good. Okay, cool. So let's go to not found. Oops. Oh, that's interesting. Going back in my history forever, but it keeps on redirecting me. I need to make this actually okay, navigate, React, router, navigate, replace. Replace, nope. Replace. Replace, replace. Fine. I think it's just replace is true. But let's jump in. Oh, use navigate. Boo. Oh, for crying out loud. Use navigate. This is what I get for using the experimental stuff. Okay, I'm pretty sure that'll work. So let's go here. Go. Foo. Go home. Back. Sweet. Okay, it worked. Very good. Okay, so then we go not found, and we say class name, height, screen, or no, not screen, full, grid, items center, justify center, and that's it. Port React from React. That's interesting. Oh, I see, because we're using, why in this case is it all the way up at the top? Oh, yeah, because with reach router, they render this extra div so that they can focus on it as you navigate around, which may or may not be what you want, but why am I changing to Tailwind? Because I've researched it a bunch, and I just think it's so I'm teaching people how to do React, and I want to set them up for success, and I think that in instructing them to use Tailwind will set them up for success more than instructing them to use a CSS and JS library. So, I mean, they still can if they want to, but I just think that they'd probably be better off using CSS and JS. Okay, well, I'm actually good with this alteration to our plans here. I gotta style this link though so that it looks like a link. We're gonna go to our lib here. Okay. And actually I'm gonna move this thing. I'll just move it up here. And export const. Let's not be too hasty on this abstraction. Let's just style it right here. Class name, text, decoration, no, underline. Okay, and color or text, blue. And then hover, text, blue, darker. Here we go. Ta-da! Nice. Okay, cool. So that's another one. Down, book row. I want to do small ones first. Here we go. CSS. So this will be, so here we've got, let's mark this as unread. Now we've got this, and I want to say, you know what, I want all of this stuff that's in here. I want it all to have that. So what if instead of margin top 8, we just increase the padding on this? Yeah, see, and then we'd get rid of the margin top on this. We do something like 14. Whoa, that's not a thing. Apparently 16. Yep, that's what I think I want to do. And then when it's small, then we do need to have something. I have heard of Chakra UI. I haven't used it yet. It seems kind of interesting. You know what? I think some of my problems will be solved if I just move this out. Then I get rid of all that. Yep. I'll just position it in the right spot. So hold your horses here. Log out. Margin top, we'll do 2 rem. And then we won't need a padding on the top anymore. Yep, and we'll make it a little bit more. Oops. There we go. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, so why the difference here? Let's find out. So we'll just get rid of that margin top entirely for the nav. And then for this list, that'll be a thing that I've got to do for the item list. Just get rid of that margin top. Okay, so save that. And then on the item list, get rid of that, and they'll line up perfectly. And it'll look a lot better. I think I do want a little bit more space there though. So we're going to come over here and do 18 or 20, I guess. And then for mobile, that's what it'll be. And it'll still look good. Beautiful. Okay, now one thing I'm going to do really quick is let's get rid of that margin top. Goodbye. And honestly, I see no reason to have this containing div anyway, so it's fine. Boom. Yes, that does look better. And that lines up perfectly. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, so then we can get rid of the margin top on all of these. And for both of these, we'll say, oops, class name text, or what was it? Ah, man, I forget what it's, the font size. Font, or text, small, large. Okay, cool. We can get rid of this. Import, whoops, React from React. I was using Tailwind CSS for a while, and then when I discovered Chakra, I can't imagine going back. It's like Tailwind on steroids. It uses Tailwind CSS presets. Fascinating. I'm going to stick with what I'm working on, but thanks for sharing. Okay, it is 5:17. Gotta go help the kids clean up before dinner. So let me just see if I've got any low-hanging fruit here that I could take care of really quick. CSS, yep, I'm not even using it in this file, so that's low-hanging fruit. And here, same story. Discover. I am using it there. Book is a little bit more complicated. Status buttons. This one's going to be tricky, but I think we can make it work. The rating is going to be funky. Yeah, that's going to be weird. Probably just need regular CSS for that. But one thing about the status button, tooltip button, background color white. Just gotta fix that now. That's better. And I gotta figure out why those radios are, it looks like they switch them to block as a reset thing. I don't know why that happened. We'll figure it out though. Oh, discover more. That's right. Discover more. Okay, so let's go to not found. We're going to go to styles, class names. I'm not sure this is going to stay around. Link. But we'll try this for now. Import class names from styles link. This probably won't stay around. In fact, this is not going to stay around. I'm going to take care of it right now. Let's do this. Export const link equals with class names router link and we'll import that router link as router link from React router DOM. And let's get rid of that. That's a bad idea. Import link from utils or components lib. Okay, and then we'll come to this. And we'll import this from components lib. There we go. I think that's the finished. We want the list. And there it is. Finish books, discover more. Boom. I think lots of these we could probably delete. Visually hidden. Yeah, in fact, that visually hidden, I think we can take care of with this. And put that around here instead of the rack fragment. Oh, wait, no. We just want it around the input. And then this one also. And we can go over here and get rid of that. Okay. And then, yeah, visually hidden stuff is still working, so that's good. Okay, and then the button and input, I'm pretty confident those are getting overridden. Oh, no, there they are. Well, we'll get rid of these here eventually as well. All right, well, things are coming along pretty well. Just have a couple of files left that are still making use of CSS prop, but I'm actually feeling pretty confident that Tailwind is going to be a good way to go. I've got to get going. It was fun. Thanks for keeping me on task. Normally, if I don't stream, I wind up getting really distracted by Twitter and stuff. So, yeah, so this has been good. I'm actually pretty happy. There's not a whole lot of just regular CSS I have to write. I can use these utilities pretty well, and hopefully we can optimize this so that it works really well to be really fast and stuff. So, so we can get rid of stuff we don't need. Git commit add Tailwind stuff. Yeah, I've seen stuff like that. It's pretty cool. All right. Hey, thanks everyone. Yeah, I'll see you all later. Probably stream tomorrow. Have fun.